The office, the owner was able to see a hole in the glass window where fired bullets were suspected to have penetrated through the glass window. Three suspected bullet holes were seen on the adjacent gypsum wall. And two of those bullet holes had exited to the next room, which is a boardroom. I documented the same, and we were able to recover a damaged bullet that was forwarded to the ballistic department of the DCI.
Yes. These bullet holes that you described, do you know where they came from? Is it from within the office or outside?
They were not. They were.
Very well. Yeah. See. It was in a file. Prosecution, just have a look at the file. Just this page. I think we are repeating it. Everything is said. Just
Your Honor, if I may.
a minute. Yes.
Yes, Your Honor, we have looked at them.
The reason why is because the last time the photos were not there. So we are trying to put together the photo and now the dates and the timings.
Pictures, they indicate that these pictures were taken at 14:32, 14 seconds. And the mast at Intercontinental is what we're referring to. The MFI2, the call data records. It indicates between 14:19 and 14:50, even though you said that it is not you, but this person who bears a resemblance to you, which I believe it actually is you. Why would you lie to this court that you are at KICC, yet we can be able to see that you are around KICC, around Intercontinental Hotel at that specific time?
Your Honor, I'm saying the truth. I'm not lying to this court.
Very well, that will be all.
Thank you, Honor. Mr. Murangiri, I would wish only to make clarification
Yes, Your Honor.
on three issues. One, this court has been told by two of your senior officers,
Yes, Your Honor.
first, that Alpha Mike does not report to the OCS in her own statement. We then queried the OCPD, who says she does not command junior officers and therefore Alpha Mike does not fall within her jurisdiction. You are a member of Alpha Mike.
Yes, Your Honor.
To whom does Alpha Mike report?
To the officer in charge, Central Police Station, Your Honor.
Now, I will assume a police officer located in Langata within Nairobi area region, within Nairobi region.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is there possibility that such officer, not being under RDU, may be found within town on official duties?
No, Your Honor.
Very well. So you indicate that you are stationed in Central Police Station.
Correct, Your Honor.
You understand that Central Police Station has its independent jurisdiction and its boundaries.
Correct, Your Honor.
You also, maybe for context purposes, can give clarification on whether there is another police station that has jurisdiction that covers around Supreme Court area and KICC. To the best of your knowledge, do you know which?
The station which covers areas of KICC.
Yes.
We have the KICC police station and also we have a Parliament police station.
Good. So KICC police station,
Entrance of KICC.
is that within the Jurisdiction police station or Parliament police station?
This particular day, Your Honor, there was some emergency operation.
Please just answer first that question. Is it, in which jurisdiction is it?
KICC gate,
Yes.
it's under KICC police station.
So is there possibility that an officer stationed in Madare, under the OCS Madare, would be found in KICC police station on the said date?
Yes, Your Honor, because it was an operation going on.
What would be the circumstances under which an officer from Madare would be found at KICC police station?
As I've said, Your Honor, there was an operation which was going on. There was a riot which was being anticipated. So there were so many units there, and also police station and police divisions. They had brought their personnel to KICC.
So what you're also saying is that due to the existence of an operation, a multi-agency operation,
Yes, Your Honor.
yourself and many others may have been deployed from your jurisdictions to KICC.
Correct, Your Honor.
Very well. Now, that is fairly clear. So on such, after such deployment, and now multiple people are stationed at KICC.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have Alpha Mike and many other units,
Yes, sir.
formations. When on assignment, to whom do they take, from whom do they take their directions?
When they came, they were briefed by the sub-county police commander.
So that is the OCPD.
OCPD.
So technically to say that the orders that are in operation at that time are those issued by the higher authority, that is the OCPD.
So only the briefing. I don't know about if there were orders given.
So
But
in the
you are
briefing,
being briefed about the anticipated riots.
so anticipated riots.
Yes, Your Honor.
What is the outcome of a briefing? Is it just a story? Is it somebody's wishful thinking? Or does it guide the way people, yourselves, will then operate on that day? Is it just her stories? Oh, nasikia kama.
It's a guidance on how you're going to work on that particular day.
So technically, just for purposes of distinction, what does then an order for that day look like? Any different from what you have said?
What I've said we were briefed about what we were anticipating that particular day.
Which is to mean that the operating instructions, not orders,
Yes, sir.
are what is issued now by the OCPD.
Yes, Your Honor.
So technically, if someone is to answer back to that instruction, they are answering back to the who?
I have not understood your question. Come
So
again.
if the OCPD has given instructions,
Yes, Your Honor.
and someone executes these instructions, when answering back, they are answering back to whom? To the person who gave the instructions.
Correct.
I'll help you, which is
Correct.
now the OCPD.
Yes, sir.
So technically, we are saying that since the OCPD commanded, gave a briefing.
Briefing, yeah.
Those who reported back to the OCPD. So I will leave that at that. I want to show you photos which have been highlighted and shown on the video, which you have denied are not yourself.
Yes, Your Honor.
And when asked also, you say that you do not think it is the same person. Taken on the 20th and on the 18th.
Correct, Your Honor.
Very well. So we want to look at this person, and maybe you would help us with the photos over there. On the person of this person,
Yes.
whom we see on the 18th. So good. So we are identifying that this person on the 18th has Kenyan art on his wrist. Please go to on the 20th. Zoom in. We are also seeing the same artwork showing the same name of Kenya on fairly the same hand of that person. So maybe by just these showings, everybody allows that we do this way, and the court maybe also allows. So Officer Isaiah Murangiri.
Yes, Your Honor.
Please face the court. Beneath your left ear,
Yes, Your Honor.
do you know of any spotting on your face?
I don't think there is, Honor.
Please touch the bottom of it. Touch towards, yes, just a little higher. Good. Just a little higher, there. Is there anything familiar on your face that you know as a mark on your face?
None, Your Honor.
So for the purposes and the benefit of court, please may you face outside and the court is able to see your cross-section area. So Your Honor, without having to touch, please stand this way just a little. There. Without having to touch him, this is what I'm referring to, the birthmark. Please go back to our photos. On the 18th. You can scroll to where we have a black Land Cruiser. Hiyo ni lori. Yes, move forward, move forward. Keep going. Hapo. Please zoom in on that photo. Is what we are seeing also what appears on your face?
Minus all that one, Your Honor.
So is it probably because you do not know cross-section of your face, or that you're denying what our eyes are both seeing on this person and at the side of your face? Everything else may not have identified you. You may actually have run away from it. But to have someone with your particular shave beard, which I respect like a life of my own, you have a nice cut beard just above your top lip, and just below your chin, which you still have now. But that may be had by everyone, including my friends from childhood. But what is distinctive that these photos show is a birthmark exactly where yours is. Are we still saying that this is not the same person?
The same person, the first one, second, or?
No, this person here
Yes, Your Honor.
and this person here. Are they the same person?
Not the same person, Your Honor.
Is the image of this person what represents yourself as you wake up?
Come again.
Is this image an image you have seen on the mirror any day?
I have not gotten it clearly.
Have you ever seen someone with on their face a birthmark at the bottom side of their ear?
I've never seen someone.
Are you, I may not belabor that point any further then. Will you take a moment, not having to promise before this court, but just to look at the mirror in the evening when you go home and see whether what we are seeing there is what actually appears by the side of your chin, of your cheek. So no, Your Honor, on those two issues, I would wish to rest my case. It's my firm belief that I'm looking at the same person, there and here.
Your alleged participation on 18th June 2024 and your actual participation as a police officer during 20th June 2024. Before that, I would want you to clarify to this honorable court how on normal operations police officers are armed. When you report to duty, how are you always armed?
It will depend the type of the assignment which is assigned.
Now, as a police officer, let's say today is Wednesday.
Yes,
You
sir.
report. At what time do you report?
As from 5 a.m.
When you report to police station, how are you always? How do you receive your firearms or any other supporting instruments to aid your functions as a police officer?
When we report, most of the times we are being briefed on the assignments which might be ahead of us. Then you are advised by your in charge what kind of firearm to pick.
So when you pick your firearms, are they documented?
Yes, they are documented, Your Honor.
So does it mean once they're documented at the end of the day, how do you account for them?
When you are through with the day's work, you have to return your firearm to the armory.
You have to return to the firearm, your firearm to the armory.
Yes, Your Honor.
And it's documented.
Correct, Your Honor.
Now, does that mean that outside work operations or outside work hours, a police officer cannot have a firearm?
It's not, you are not supposed to be armed while you are not on duty.
You cannot be armed when you are not on duty.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, I want to take you on your alleged participation on 18th June 2024.
Yes, Your Honor.
In your witness statement and during examination in chief last time,
Yes, Your Honor.
you indicated that that day you did not report to the police station. Is that correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Now, if you look at a copy of the arms movement that is on record, Your Honor, I think it's marked MFI 4, if I'm correct. The name Murangiri does not appear. Is it correct that to the extent that your name does not appear in the arms movement, there's no way you could be armed that day?
Correct, Your Honor.
Now, could you again re-emphasize why you were not at police station that day?
On 18th.
On 18th June 2024.
I had a sick child and I seek a permission to go and to attend her.
Now, assuming it's on record, the person you have been taken through is not you.
So,
It's on record that the person in blue is having a walkie-talkie.
yes, sir.
Is it possible for a police officer whose name is not in the arms movement to be holding a walkie-talkie if it's not reflected in the arms movement?
Also, there's also a register book for the walkie-talkies. If you take a firearm, you have to take also the radio call walkie-talkie.
So to the extent that the arms movement does not reflect your name, is it correct to say that there's no way you could be in town that day?
Correct, Your Honor.
With those police instruments?
Correct, Your Honor.
Now I want to take you to the events leading to 20th June 2024 and your alleged participation as Alpha Mag or Alpha Mike team.
Correct, Your Honor.
Now, what time did you report on 20th June 2024?
Around 5 a.m.
When
in the morning.
When you reported,
Yes, Your Honor.
what were you armed with?
I went to the armory and I was issued with a tear gas launcher.
You went to the armory and you were issued with a tear gas launcher.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, after you were issued with the tear gas launcher, before I go to that question, I want you to clarify.
Yes, sir.
Heavy weather has been made, Your Honor, on what it means to be briefed and what it means to be ordered. Briefing vis-a-vis orders. And this is so instrumental, and I would want it to be clarified by the officer. Now, during deployment,
Yes, sir.
police officers, in my view, as an officer of the court,
Yes, sir.
does not work like military. What happens during deployment? What type of orders do you, not orders, what type of briefing? Could you just explain in summary what normally goes or what normally occurred during the briefing you had that morning?
What happened, we were briefed about the anticipated route.
Were there specific orders requiring you to use your firearms in a certain way?
No orders were given.
At any point in your working as a police officer, have you ever received a specific direct order from your principal or from your seniors on how to use your fire rifles?
As a police officer, no.
Now, did you receive any order requiring you to shoot using your fire launcher?
I didn't receive any order, and I didn't lodge any tear gas.
Now, as a police officer, when
Yes,
do you use your firearm?
You use your firearm when you are protecting your life, when you see other people's life is in danger, when also protecting life, you're protecting property.
Now, is it correct to say that on the day of deployment, there was no direct order requiring you to shoot anyone from the OCS or from your seniors?
No direct order was given to shoot.
Is it also correct to say that you did not receive any order from your team, the ones you're working with, requiring you to shoot?
No orders that were given to shoot.
Now, I want to ascertain whether you actually used your firearm that day.
I never used my firearm that particular day.
How do you clarify that indeed you did not use your firearm?
As I said last time that I was here, the rioters came to town, but they never reached where we were. Also, you can confirm even through the ballistic, that particular day I never fired any tear gas, if that launcher is taken to ballistics.
Now, you said that at the end of the day when you return your firearms, it's normally recorded, and I suppose that when it's being recorded, you have to ascertain or account how you used your firearm. If you shoot, as the OCS said last time,
Correct.
if you utilize your firearm, it's recorded and it's reported.
Correct.
Now, that your particular rifle from the arms movement, it's clear on 20th that you returned the rifle as is. Is that correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
So there's no evidence whatsoever to prove otherwise.
To prove that I used any ammunition.
Now, lastly, Your Honor, I would want to also seek clarifications on this animal called Alpha Mike, the alleged plainclothes officers. Now, Mr. Murangiri,
Yes, Your Honor.
if you look at the schedule that shows how you people are deployed on 20th, you are part of the Alpha Mike team.
Correct, Your Honor.
Now, I want you to help the court understand how this Alpha Mike section of the police, or it's part and parcel of the police and anyone can be involved.
Your Honor, Alpha Mike is not a special unit in any way. It's just, as you see, this one is the duty roster.
Yeah.
The duty roster is being prepared on weekly basis. It starts from Sunday to Saturday, or even from Monday. It depends with the station. The duty roster starts from either from Monday to Saturday or to Sunday for the 7 days. Then it's being changed. So this week you might be in Alpha Mike. Next week you might be in the station guard. The other week you must be in a bank guard. So it's a rotation, Your Honor.
So, in your normal operations as a police officer, have
Yes, sir.
you been before? Were you involved as a bank officer, like you've said, that you're not permanently a plainclothes officer?
Correct, Your Honor.
Now, from that, on the day of 20th June, when you reported having been deployed as part of Alpha Mike Dream, were you given a specific jurisdiction that you were dealing with?
Your Honor, when we were briefed, we were assigned to man the entrance of the KICC.
Did you move any other place other than the KICC?
No, Your Honor.
Now, that's critical because I want you to understand why we are here. Are you aware that we are here to find the cause of death of one Rex Masai?
I'm aware, Your Honor.
Are you aware that we are here to find out the nexus between the person who shot Rex and the place where he died?
I'm aware of that, Your Honor.
Now, to the extent that the sketch mark that was shown, showing where Rex died along Bliss, the other side,
Yes.
and where you were, to the extent that you did not move from KICC, is it correct to say that there's no way you used your launcher to shoot the deceased?
Correct, Your Honor.
Now, and lastly, is it correct to say that to the extent that the arms movement shows you didn't utilize your roster, then there's no way you used your launching gun to shoot the deceased?
I never used my launcher that particular day, Your Honor.
Your Honor, before I go, I want to clarify also the issue of the phone records. Your Honor, if you read this, and I don't want to rehash the same. If you read the witness statement of Mr. Murangiri, there are two numbers. Could you clarify the one that is not yours?
Initially I was using the one with 0728833330.
At what point did you stop using that number?
Some years back, I think around 2023, as I said initially on.
So could you confirm that that number, by the time IPOA did its investigations, it was not within...
It was not in my possession, Your Honor.
Your Honor, that's all on my end. Thank you.
You have been asked about the arms movement.
Yes, Your Honor.
That is MFI4. And it has been stated that there is no way you could have been armed. Is that correct? On the 18th. That is the 18th.
18th, I was not on duty, Your Honor.
You are not on duty, therefore there is no way you could have been armed.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that true?
True, Your Honor.
Now, back to the photos that you have been shown.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. You have already denied that it is not you.
True, Your Honor.
Yes. Now, the 18th. You can zoom. Other than the walkie-talkie, is there anything that is carrying?
A mobile phone.
Just a mobile phone.
Yes, Your Honor.
Just move on to the next. The next. Let's carry on. Next. There. same person you saw in blue, what is that the person in blue carrying?
Firearm, Your Honor.
That is a firearm.
Yes, Your Honor.
Which type of firearm?
That is anti-riot gun.
Anti-riot gun.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, so this person that you have said does not resemble you, and it's not you, on the 18th was carrying an anti-riot gun. You do confirm that he was armed. Yes?
He is armed, Your Honor.
Confirm he is armed?
Yes, Your Honor.
He is armed.
Yes.
Very well. And it is the same person who we believe that it is you who was off duty on the 18th. You still stand that you are not on. Yes, Your Honor, we indicated that we had to be. So for today, that is all. There are 3 police officers. You had issued summons to come as witnesses. Yes, on the 2nd of July 2025, a letter was written to the sub-county police commander. On the 2nd of July 2025, a letter was written to the sub-county police commander, Central Sub-County in Nairobi, by the CEO of IPOA, to have the 3 summoned police officers to go to their offices and record statements before we can call them as witnesses. Yes, Your Honor, the summons were extracted and the officers were informed via signal to avail themselves, but they are yet to do so. We wish to humbly request the court to reissue the summons in the event that they do not go to the IPOA offices to record their statements. Arrest warrants to be issued to them. In the same breath, Your Honor, we wish to make an application that the original arms movement, that is the MFI-4, which is in custody of the police officer, I believe that is Koplo Okapesi, to be handed over to the prosecution. Your Honor, the reason for this request is that the officers who we have summoned will be using the arms movement while they are recording their statements. And therefore, it is important to have the arms movement in our custody. That will be all. We still have dates tomorrow. I believe we have witnesses tomorrow. We'll proceed at 2:30. At 2. Service number 22 0997 Koplo Martin Githinji. Number 23 0555 Police Constable Simon Waweru. Then number 92 072 Police Simon Waweru. Then service number 92072 Police Constable Geoffrey Mbai. Those are the 3 officers.
Yes, Your Honor. On the application actually made by my colleague, and the first application is actually an issue that summons have allegedly been served upon particular officers. Your Honor, it's unfortunate that evidence was being led to you from the back. You have not seen the summons. It's not even clear whether those summons were actually served upon these particular officers and arrest warrant be issued. Your Honor, this is an application that should be made formally, attaching the summons that were issued and the alleged letters that apparently have been sent to the National Police Service, to allow the National Police Service to respond in the event that these particular police officers do not honor the summons. As we speak, we are not aware of the same summons. Well, on the issue of the arms movement, my colleague is going to address the point.
Service of summons, we find ourselves in very, very uncertain territory where we have a case that is already before you, subjudice for that matter, and pursuant to Section 26 of the IPOA Act, the authority, and they are aware, is excluded from investigating any other matter that is before court or tribunal. We understand this is a quasi-judicial tribunal for purposes of inquest, and to the extent that they are expressly excluded from investigating this ongoing inquest, would seek your guidance on how we move going forward, especially in honoring the alleged summons that were issued by the authorities. Secondly, Your Honor, on the issue of production of original arms movement, first, there is on record a certified copy of the arms movement. Your Honor, if my memory serves me well, pursuant to Section 82 of the Evidence Act, production of government record by government entities are through certified copies. In any event, that original arms movement is something that is actually being utilized as we speak, such that in the event the same is produced for purposes of these court proceedings, we'll find ourselves in a situation where we are holding the operations of that station in limbo. Your Honor, based on that, we urge you to deem the certified copies that is already on record as the proper document that is a reflection of that original arms movement, and proceed accordingly with these proceedings. We understand that these continued interlocutory applications has a way of delaying this matter, and as we addressed our worries last time, we really want to have an expedient determination of these proceedings.
Opportunity to look at the arms movement, and it is full. So it is not true that the same arms movement register is still being used, because I looked at it and I saw it is full, and it was even brought in court. And the reason why we had to keep on adjourning the matter for Koplo Okapesi, who is the custodian of the arms movement, is because of the reason of these officers not cooperating with the investigators to have their statements recorded. And that is the reason we have retorted now to ask the court to intervene and have them summoned, either summoned to come and write statements, because it is in regard. Secondly, Your Honor, this is an inquest. We are only trying to find what happened, what transpired. And investigations, are always ongoing. There is no time you can say that investigations stop. Investigations do not stop. If an issue is brought up on the dock and it's an issue that needs to be investigated, the investigators go back and again investigate. So I do not see anything wrong with the investigators seeking to have the arms movement being produced, or rather being in the custody of the prosecutors. On the issue of the summons were served through the OCPD. It's unfortunate that perhaps the councils had not confirmed with the OCPD or conferred with the OCPD to confirm the same, but the summons were served through the OCPD. And it is the same reason why the letter dated the 2nd of July was actually addressed to the OCPD. Therefore, I believe it is only fair in the interest of justice that the police officers avail themselves to record statements. Thereafter, the investigators will decide whether they are witnesses to this matter, and the arms movement to be surrendered to the prosecution. That is all.
On the response by Counsel for the National Police Service, I hereby issue summons to the following officers: Corporal Martin Gidenji, Police Constable Simon Owero, and Police Constable Geoffrey Mbai, to the IPOA offices for purposes of recording statements. I also direct that the original arms register be released to the investigating officer at IPOA. So the matter will proceed tomorrow at 2 p.m. as earlier scheduled. What to do? I believe you're not calling the witness tomorrow. Okay. So if you're not calling the witness tomorrow, we can make the directions tomorrow. So tomorrow.